Yeah, that's Billy there. He's going to be talking about how to pump on a foil. So actually, let me just see if I can follow him around for a minute.
Don't worry about that. Leave that for me. That's for pay for my other stuff.
He's not very good at navigating through the shop. Yeah, so on a foil, the pump is more like a skateboard ollie, to where you push down your back foot, unload, and then catch it on the front, and then do it again. It looks more like you're going to pump the front like you would on a surfboard.
Yeah.
You're not really doing that. You're more pushing down really hard with the back foot, almost under your toes, and then unloading that weight from your back foot to your front foot, leveling the foil off, and then doing it again. Go back to that hard kick on your back foot and catch on your front foot. That's what creates the dolphining motion. And every time you create that little dolphining motion, you're creating that little surge of lift, and that's what keeps you moving forward on the foil.
Oh, cool. Are you out of breath? That was a workout, huh? It's all good. So, welcome back to Foil Outlet. We were just trying to do a little bit too much on the recording, and Billy got a little out of breath trying to explain how to do ollie. So we wanted to actually sit down with you and go over exactly like what, you know, the thought process is when you're trying to pump your foil and go from like wave to wave, or if you're just trying to like catch back up to the wake on behind the boat, or whatever you're up to. So Billy, can you explain a little bit more about like what these guys need to know when it comes to pumping?
Sure. And if you think I was out of breath there with the skateboard, it's a lot more invigorating with the foil. It takes everything.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's a workout. It's a really big cardio workout, leg burner, all that. But basically, the theory behind it is similar. I always try to compare it to like a skateboarded ollie, where you're kicking the tail of the board, and that pushes the nose up, and then you throw that weight forward, unload that back foot, and push the nose back down, and then repeat. And that porpoise motion is what kind of creates like a pump, and that accelerates you through the water. So a lot of it is that back foot kick, and then you unload onto your toes. As you push the front foot down, your back foot is kind of weightless, and then reverse. And it's a pretty aggressive little kick that really pushes that nose up, and it's resisting that lift. And that's what kind of pushes you forward. So that's what creates that pumping effect. Important thing to pump well is to have a big, thick wing. This is the Lift 200 wing, 200 front wing with this is a 40 tail wing. So the bigger the front wing, the easier it is going to be to pump. The bigger, thicker wings, because it's going to be foiling at slower speeds, so that will allow you to stay up and kind of create that pumping without having to maintain a lot of speed. So that, and the bigger tail wings makes a big difference in pumping as well. But then bigger and thicker the wing is, the less maneuverability you have in overall.
So it's a trade-off.
Yeah. It's a trade-off.
I gotcha. And like, what can someone expect as, you know, like if once like I'm riding and I feel pretty solid on the foil, like how hard is it to learn the pumping? I mean, would you say that's kind of like an advanced move, or Does it take a little while? Is it
Yeah.
you got to be pretty solid on the foil first, or?
I'd say you got to be pretty comfortable on the foil because once you start doing the up and down motions, you got the side to side, everything kind of starts getting a little squirrely,
Oh.
and you got to be able to maintain the speed, which is an important part of pumping. Usually, when you're doing it on the waves while you're surfing, you come off the back of the wave, you try to come off the back with some speed so that you can maintain, and then you're just basically maintaining the speed. Really try to keep high on the foil, try to keep the mast up out of the water as much as possible. That really helps with that pumping. As you start to get lower, it becomes harder to get back up and get that little bit of pump that you need to keep moving.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd say it's a little bit more advanced. It's also, like I was saying before, it really does take a lot of energy. After a day of pumping, catching waves, pumping back out, you're huffing and puffing for sure.
Is that right? So it's a burner, huh?
It's a workout.
Awesome.
It's a fun workout at the same time.
Well, you heard it from Billy, the Foil Guru. I'm Paul. Thanks for visiting us at Foil Outlet. Make sure you subscribe, like this video. It'll help us show up for other people so we can help them as well. And we'll see you next week.
No, it's kind of like this, but more like a skateboard ollie than a skateboard pump.
Oh, there goes our stuff.